72. No, what's 81?
Hello, ladies. I thought we'd all do our homework together.
Uh-oh, Dad's paying bills. I'm out of here. Me too. I wouldn't go in there, Grandma. Dad's paying bills.
I can take my medication anytime.
It's time to put some food in that little belly of yours.
Thanks, Rachel, but I just had a couple of donuts.
I was talking to little Richie. Carl, could you hold the baby for me for a second?
Well, is he dry?
Yeah.
Hello. How about a big smile for your Uncle Carl? Come on. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's crazy about me, Rachel.
Excuse me, but are you by any chance paying bills?
Yes, why?
Come on, Richie. We're out of here.
Just the man I wanted to see. Dad, I got this really big problem, and you're the only one that can help me. I gotta have new high tops.
Edward, the ones that you're wearing are practically new.
I can't wear these anymore. See? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So
it's embarrassing. The guy's retired. I think I look great in a pair of Michael Jordans.
I think you look great in the military academy.
Dad, I'm serious. I gotta have new high tops. Besides, only $70.
Edward, I would not pay $70 for a pair of shoes if Lola Falana was in them. You are not getting new high tops.
Thanks a lot. Freshman year shot.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
Harriet, our food bills are getting higher every month. Do we have any kids you haven't told me about?
I guess this is not a good time to tell you that the car needs a tune-up.
Well, I guess I'll dump in some more of that tune-up in the can stuff.
I tried that. The car spit it back at me. We must have the money. The police department just got a pay increase. When does it kick in?
It already kicked in.
That's funny. I didn't feel a thing.
Harriet, why don't you ask for a raise? If anyone deserves one, it's you. You are the best elevator operator at the Chronicle.
Carl, I'm the only elevator operator at the Chronicle.
Well, what I mean to say is, everybody likes you down there, and, well, honey, we sure could use the money.
Well, you got that right. I'll go in and see Mr. Seeger tomorrow after work and ask him for a raise.
That's my girl.
You almost finished paying bills?
I just started.
I'm out of here.
Dad, is Mom home yet?
No. And why?
Well, because I figured maybe she could take me to the mall.
Edward, you are not getting those new high tops.
Dad, I'm just going to look at them.
Son, there is an old saying. Once I was sad because I had no shoes, until I met a man who had no feet.
Did I meet him?
You are not getting those new high tops, son.
Hi, honey.
Hi, baby. How'd it go work today?
Well, I walked into Mr. Seeger's office and asked for a raise.
And what happened?
He gave me this. How about Mother Winslow?
Hi, honey. Come on.
Harriet, please tell me that I'm looking at a bonus.
No, Carl. You're looking at severance pay. As of tomorrow, the Chronicle will have a new self-service elevator.
That's great, Mom. It'll make your job a lot easier.
Edward, your mother was just fired.
From her job?
No, from a cannon.
Harriet, that's terrible. I thought they liked you. They do. That's why they didn't go self-service years ago. They didn't have the heart to fire me.
What changed their minds?
Well, I could be wrong. But I think it was when I took Carl's advice and marched in there like a fool and asked for a raise.
Way to go, Carl.
What happened? You people look like you're at a funeral.
We are. Mom's job just dropped dead.
I was fired today, Rachel.
Don't worry, Harriet. Everything is going to be fine. Look, if we need extra money, I'll get some part-time work.
But if we need some quick cash, we can sell Judy's toys. Mom!
Fold,
Stuff, seal.
fold,
Stuff, seal.
fold.
Stuff, seal. So this is the kind of job that's going to save the family.
Hey, don't break our rhythm. We're a well-oiled machine. Fold.
Stuff, seal. Rachel?
Yes, honey.
What are these?
That's the other half of what we're supposed to be stuffing.
Unseal. Unstuff.
Unfold.
Harriet, you are going to get a job today. I can feel it.
That's what you said all week, but I still don't have a job.
Well, today is your day, honey. I just know it.
Nobody's hiring elevator operators.
Well, then forget about being an elevator operator. Honey, there must be 1,000 jobs out there that you'd be perfect for. All you have to do is find one of them. Now, come on, where's that Harriet Winslow I can do anything smile? There it is. Now, see, who can resist that smile?
Thanks, I feel better already. And today is the day. When I walk back through that door, I'm gonna have me a job.
Go get him, Tiger.
Well, we finished the first batch and we are really rolling now.
Who's we?
Well, I made the girls assistant encasement interlay specialists.
They're what?
Envelope stuffers.
It's fun, except for the gross taste it leaves in your mouth.
You're supposed to use a sponge.
I did, but I still didn't get all that glue off my tongue.
Come on, girls. We have to get down to correspondence delivery headquarters.
That means post office.
Oh, Carl, would you listen out for the baby?
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Dad, I've been thinking.
No, Edward, you're not getting those high tops.
How did you know that's what I was thinking?
Because, son, I know that you have a one-track mind. And right now it is on shoes. Now, if you want those high tops, you're going to have to use your own money.
Use my own money for shoes? By the time I save enough for those high tops, I'll be dead.
Well, now, don't worry about that. We'll just bury you with your feet sticking out so people can see them. Harriet, back so soon? What's wrong?
The car broke down at the end of the block.
You left the car in the middle of the street?
No, it left me in the middle of the street.
Come on, son, let's go push the car back home. Oh, don't worry, honey. Things aren't that bad.
Did I mention that the car was on fire? Hi, everybody.
Hi, hon.
Any luck finding a job today?
Nothing. Not a nibble. But tomorrow's another day.
Well, now listen, you just sit down and relax. I already made dinner.
Great. I'm starved.
Everybody to the table.
Ooh, that cornbread.
You know, if you don't find a job soon, you can always help us stuff envelopes.
Thanks. Carl, I'd like to say grace tonight. Do you mind?
Oh, go right ahead, Mama.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this food we have before us. And we ask you to watch over us and to give Harriet the strength she needs to go out every day looking for work. Please bless her with patience and understanding as she's turned away from job after job after job after
Amen, Mama. Mama. Amen. Amen.
Thanks for cooking tonight, Mother Winslow.
Well, I'm only trying to help. You know, this entire meal only costs $4.60.
If it's one thing my mother knows, is how to feed a large family on a small budget.
Well, I lived through the Depression.
What's a depression?
Oh, it was a long time ago, honey. The banks had failed. People lost their jobs and had to live on practically nothing.
Pass this to you, Bob. What is that?
That's mashed turnips and bacon.
I don't see no bacon.
I only use the drippings. I can get another meal out of that meat.
That's why they call it a depression dinner.
Well, I'm depressed.
Carl, there could be rough times ahead.
Mother, this is only temporary.
That's what they said about the depression. And it lasted 10 years. 10 long years. And then the war started.
I'm sorry, Mother Winslow. I'm not hungry anymore.
Me neither.
Sit down and eat your turnips.
I just don't know why everybody's complaining. I always loved turnips. Maybe it was parsnips.
Excuse me. You mind if I join you?
Go ahead, but I'm not going to be good company.
Well, now, I don't know about that. Honey, I know how frustrating it is for you going out there every day for a job and coming back empty-handed. But you just can't give up hope, you know?
Carl, your mother's right. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Let's face it, all I've ever done is run an elevator.
Oh, now, Harriet, you know that's not true. You work for the police department.
But that was years ago. And then it was only for a few months before I got pregnant with Eddie.
Boy, do I remember that. That was some wicked morning sickness.
Yeah, but after the doctor prescribed those pills, you were fine.
Well, we got through that together, and we can get through this together.
I don't know, Carl. You know, I thought I'd be able to find a job making as much as I did on the old one. But now I see I'm going to have to take whatever I can get.
No. I don't want you doing that.
Carl, we need the money. And I'm not going to let this family down.
Have you heard about any jobs that you might find exciting?
Well, there was one, but they're not going to give it to me.
Well, what was it?
Well, the other day when Mr. Seeger was firing me, I noticed a posting for a security job at the Chronicle.
Now, there you go. Honey, you can do that. Harriet, you graduated from the police academy. You know the Chronicle building? You'd be perfect.
You know, the job requires management experience. They don't tell me no.
Honey, it's not what they tell you. It's what you tell them. All you have to do is show them who you really are. And you know they're going to want you real bad.
You think so?
I did. You're the best thing ever happened to me.
Carl, you should have gone into sales.
Well, when you got a great product, it sells itself.
Thanks, son.
Come on in.
Hello, Mr. Seeger.
Harriet, what a surprise. It's nice to see you back at the Chronicle.
I like the new self-service elevator.
Oh, yeah, it's a beaut, isn't it? We should have put one in years ago. No, I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Well, then I didn't hear it the way it sounded.
But, yeah, I'd love to sit and chat with you, dear, but I'm right in the middle of interviewing people for the Assistant Director of Security.
Oh, I know. I'm your next interview.
Harriet, that's a management position.
Oh, I read the description, and I think I can handle the job.
Okay, do you have a resume?
Oh, yeah. I typed it myself.
That's nice. Let me see. 2 jobs. The one here at the Chronicle. Oh, I see you worked at the police department.
Yes.
Oh, but it was a clerical job.
But I did graduate the police academy.
Harriet, I like you. You know that. But this job isn't right for you. When something comes along that is right, I'll give you a call. I know how tough it is out there. So would you mind asking Miss Olson to send the next applicant in?
Mr. Seeger, I really believe I could do that security job.
Harriet, I'm trying to be nice. But the fact is, this job requires management experience. I mean, you'd have people working under you. You'd have to be a leader, an organizer, a mediator. And quite frankly, this job is way out of your league.
Oh, really, Mr. Seeger? For your information, I have management experience coming out of my ears.
That's not on your resume.
Yes, it is. Right there. See? It says Mrs. Harriet Winslow. I worked here full time, and I was a full-time mother. You want to talk management? I managed a home, a household budget, and a family. And Mr. Seeger, I'm talking about a job you can't call in sick for, you never get a raise or overtime, and you can't take vacation. Every day I'm a leader, an organizer, and a mediator. Those are my qualifications. You want references? Call Eddie, Laura, and Judy Winslow and ask them about my work. You know the number. I'm home.
Harriet, you've been gone 5 hours. What happened?
Well, I went to see Mr. Seeger. I stared him straight in the eye, and I told him I could do the job, that I deserved the job, and that he'd be a fool not to give me the job.
And then he gave you the job.
No, he told me I was unqualified, so I told him off.
And that took 5 hours?
No, it took about a minute, but it felt so good I treated myself to a double feature.
Well, good for you, honey.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, baby.
Dad, guess what? Your son has saved $70 from working overtime at the market.
Well, I'm proud of you, son. So I guess the next time we see you, you'll be wearing a new pair of high tops.
Not really, Dad. Finally figured out the thing about the guy with no feet. Here, thought you could use this to pay some bills.
Harriet, we should feed this boy turnips 5 times a day. Thank you, son.
Oh, Harriet! Honey, congratulations. I am so happy for you. Mwah! Now, I know you didn't get your first paycheck for a while, so I took my envelope money and went out and bought this family a celebration dinner. Honey, I got steak, I got potatoes, I got salad, I got the works. Are you excited? I know you must be. Honey, you must feel fantastic. I know I do. In fact, I'm so happy I could slap myself. Girls, you can put those turnips away. Tonight, this family is eating steak.
What happened? You hit a cow on the highway?
No. Your mother got a new job at the Chronicle.
Hey, hold on. Now, Rachel, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I didn't get the job.
You didn't?
No.
Well, back to the turnips.
I can't believe Mr. Seeger didn't give you that job.
Well, I did my best. It just didn't work out.
But how could he change his mind like that? Especially after all the nice things he said about you today.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You talked to Mr. Seeger today?
Yeah, he phoned about an hour ago.
Hold it now. Well, what did he say?
Well, he mentioned that he was very impressed by some speech you made and that he hoped that you could start on Monday.
I'll call Mr. Seeger.
How'd the job interview go?
We don't know, Mama. She either got the job or she didn't.
Those would be the choices.
Hello, Mr. Seeger? This is Harriet Winslow. Did you call my house earlier today? We got a little mixed up in the message. Fine. Thank you. Goodbye. Yes! Now, wait, listen. I just want to say thank you. And to say how proud I am of everybody. These last few weeks weren't easy. But we pitched in there, we got through it.
Now, why don't you all pitch in and help me with this dinner?
Okay.
You set the table, you peel a potato, you get the bread.
Honey, get me a knife.
I'll
over
get you a
there.
knife, honey. You ain't said nothing but a word.
What was that for?
That was for being you. Thanks for believing in me, sweetheart.
I was just returning the favor. You believed in me when I was afraid to take the sergeant's exam. You told me I could do it. I not only did it, I aced that sucker.
And I was so proud of you.
It only took me 5 tries.
Grandma.
Anything for me?
Grandma.
Oh.
This one looks important.
Oh, that must be for me.
Grandma.
This is from Barbara Bush.
You know Barbara Bush?
Oh, sure, but I haven't heard from them since they moved.
Here's one for you, Dad.
Thank you. Oh, terrific. A water bill.
Here's one for Aunt Rachel. Should I give it to her?
Oh, let me give it to her. Makes me feel important. Hey, Rachel, got a letter?
Oh, it's from Sci-Fi Magazine. I sent them a great short story.
I don't believe it.
Carl, you haven't even read her story.
I don't mean her story. I mean the water bill. Did we get a swimming pool and nobody told me? Look at that.
It is a little high.
A little high? They don't use this much water at SeaWorld.
This is terrible. They rejected my story.
Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. I guess this has been a tough day for both of us, huh?
Great news, Dad. Mom finished washing the car.
You washed the car? With water? Boy, why did you do that?
Because you told me to.
Edward, I told you 2 weeks ago when we could afford it.
I don't believe this. I do something good and I'm in trouble.
Big trouble. And from now on, ask me before you do something I told you to do.
I'm sorry they rejected your story.
It was a great idea. It was about this trucker who has a whole lot of tattoos. Then one day he notices his tattoos are changing. Finally, he realizes they're not tattoos at all, but aliens with really low self-esteem. I'm doing a Stephen King sort of thing.
Let me tell you where you're going wrong. Shouldn't be wasting your time writing about truckers and tattoos. You gotta be writing about things you know about. Carl! Carl!
Now don't panic. The water will just be off for 4 hours a day. Now I know we can all live with that and think of the money we'll be saving.
I know how we can save a lot more money. Nobody eats.
I'll turn it right back on.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Hi, baby. How was school?
I can get A's in my sleep. The public school system is geared for kids like Eddie. How's the story coming?
It's not. I keep getting a lot of ideas, but none of them amount to anything. I'm sort of blocked.
All right. I want everyone in this house in the living room right now on the double.
Uh-oh. It's Aquaman.
All right. Who did it? Who left the sprinkler on all day? The front yard looks like a rice paddy.
Don't look at me. I don't do outside work.
I didn't do it.
Not me.
I haven't done anything. I'm blocked.
Well, who could it be?
Hi, everybody.
Edward. Son, did you turn on the sprinkler today?
Yeah, I did, Dad. I turned it on this morning. And without even being asked.
But you forgot to turn it on.
I got you there, Dad. You didn't tell me that part.
Edward, the human body is 65% water. If we come up short, you're the first to go.
You're getting out of hand with this water thing.
Out of hand? I have to rent scuba gear to get the evening paper. From now on, nobody uses a drop of water in this house without written permission from me.
I wonder if George and Barbara have an extra room.
I'm Rachel. You want something to write about? Write about this family. People love stories about domestic violence.
Mama, we are doing good. We are doing real good. I have been checking the meter now every day for the past 2 weeks, and water consumption is finally under control.
Good. Now maybe I can firm up my waterbed.
I'm really getting sick of this. I want some of that meal and I want it now.
Okay? Here. Take this.
This is junk mail.
Hey, you're new in this profession. You've got to start at the bottom.
I was born at the bottom.
Here you go. Grandma.
Here, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot out.
Come on, baby. This is a top-of-the-line teething ring. He hates this thing.
You're doing it all wrong.
Excuse me, it didn't come with instructions.
Watch and learn. Dip it in a little applesauce.
Yeah. Here you go, sweetie.
Oh, sure, anybody can do it that way.
Mail call for Aunt Rachel.
That's for dinner.
Sorry.
Harriet, this is from the magazine I sent my new short story to.
Open it, open it. Well, what did they say? What did they say?
I sold my story. I sold it.
You told it. Now, am I going to get a chance to read it?
Well, I didn't want you to see it until I knew it was good, but I'm going to go out now and make copies for everyone. Will you watch Little Richie for me?
Oh, sure, no problem.
Oh, good. Oh, by the way, he needs changing. Thanks.
Laura, get down here. Baby needs changing.
So, what did you think of my story?
Rachel, this story is about us.
No, it's not. I made it up.
You made it up? The story is about a woman who moves in with her sister's family. The father's a cop, the mother works in a newspaper, and they live in a house with their 3 kids and the grandmother.
Okay. I know that sounds like this family. But I just used you as a jumping off point.
I don't think you jumped far enough. You make me seem pushy. I'm not pushy.
Yes.
Hush up, call. I want you to take me out of the story.
Mother Winslow?
And you make me seem like some kind of cheapskate.
Not that part, right?
I don't know why you guys are so upset. She made me seem like some kind of smart mouth know-it-all.
Come on, guys. It's just a little story for a magazine. I doubt if anyone we know will even read it.
What about me? You said I whine. I don't whine.
Honey, it's not about you.
Way to go, Rachel.
Come on, guys. I made it up. Really. I mean, hasn't anyone noticed the family is nothing like us? They have cable.
Rachel, I loved your story.
Finally, someone who knows it's fiction.
In fiction, you captured the real me. Guy who's great with the babes.
That is the only part that is fiction.
Oh, yeah?
Don't be hitting nobody on the head. You're all crazy enough as it is.
Harriet, you haven't said a word. You're a reasonable person. What did you think of my story?
You want to know what I think about this story?
Maybe not.
Rachel, I think this story is about you and me. How you see me as this overbearing big sister who's always pushing you around. Well, it's nice to finally know how you really feel about me.
Harriet, it's just a little story.
Well, your words speak louder than your words.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm fired up.
Harriet, come on. So you see, Mother Winslow, that's the way we writers do it.
Oh.
We take somebody we might know and use them as a model for our fictional characters.
Uh-huh.
Like Hemingway. He used his friends in his stories.
I met Hemingway in Cuba once. All sizzle and no steak.
Rachel, well, I convinced Harriet to talk to you. Now you're going to have to do the rest.
Thanks, Carl. Excuse me, Mother Winslow.
I'll be praying for you, honey.
Okay, Harriet. Now I know that you two can straighten out this misunderstanding. So now just go right ahead. Straighten out the misunderstanding. Right out.
Harriet, I'm really sorry this upset you, but I was just trying to do what you told me. Write about what I know.
See? Now come on, let's all go out and get some ice cream.
I just want to ask you one thing, Rachel. Did you mean all that stuff you wrote about me?
It's not you, Harriet. Henrietta is a fictional character.
See? Now come on, let's go get that ice cream. Come on.
So you don't think I try to control your life like that sister in the story?
Well, not all the time.
What do you mean, not all the time?
Well, sometimes you do try to control my life.
When? Name one time.
I can name 100 times. You tell me how to dress, how to do my makeup, and you even gave me a lecture on how to give my baby a teething ring. You know, that really made my hair stand on end.
Well, it would be a lot better than the way you're wearing it now.
You know, I don't think I put enough of you in my story. I may have to do a novel.
How would you like to do it in traction?
Did they make up?
Well, they were close. Real close.
Ooh, you look bad.
I know.
Where are you going? You smell like you gargle with Aqua Velva.
I'm going over to Linda Fontana's house to ask her out.
Then you better go back upstairs first, because you forgot your brain. Linda Fontana is the prettiest girl in your school. There's no way she's gonna go out with you.
See, how Rachel's story taught me a lot about women. I figured Linda's waiting for a real man to come along. One who's not intimidated by her beauty. And that's me. Edward Stud Winslow.
How much of that cologne did you swallow?
So, have you made up with Rachel yet? Well, I guess not. Rachel, you're just in time for lunch.
Carl, would you please tell Harriet I'll be eating lunch in my room?
Carl, would you please tell Rachel that if she's eating in her room, she better call for pizza because my food is not leaving this kitchen.
Carl, would you tell Harriet that is just fine with me?
Mom, if Judy and I fight, can I have pizza in my room too? Just a thought.
Harriet, how can you still be upset at Rachel's story? All the rest of us have forgiven her.
Carl, she didn't do it number on you. You were just a tightwad and a blowhard. She thinks I'm a terrible sister. All these years, I thought I was helping her out. But all the time, she's been seeing me as some tyrant who's been trying to control her life.
You know what I think? I think the two of you have let this thing get way out of hand, and it is now time to talk it out.
I don't want to talk to her.
Honey, look, I know you're hurting right now, but you wouldn't be hurting if you didn't love us so much. I don't know how two people who love each other the way you and Rachel do can let something like this come between you. And I know that neither one of you are going to be happy until you work it out. Now, come on, honey. Work it out.
I don't want to work it out.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Hi, baby. Want some?
No, thanks. I guess you and Mom still aren't talking, huh?
You know, this is just about our worst fight ever.
Hey, don't let it get you down. I know what it's like to be a sister. Judy and I fight all the time.
Yeah? Do you say really awful things to her?
Sure. Big and middle child has to have some perks. But I don't really mean the things that I say. I never tell her this, but I love the kid.
Anyone see my Bratty Cappy doll?
Beat it, you little rug rat. See? I wasn't really trying to hit her, but she has to learn to knock before she enters.
I think you should go apologize right now.
Oh, I will. What do you think? I want to ruin our relationship? See, that's the important thing. No matter what happens between sisters, you don't let it ruin the relationship. Well, I think she got the message.
How did I do?
You were great. Your timing was perfect. I don't know how Mom and Aunt Rachel ever got through life without us.
Harriet, we've got to talk.
I'm listening.
I am so sorry I wrote that story. I never meant to hurt you.
It's not about the story anymore.
All right, I'm sorry for everything else I said, too.
So you don't think I push you around and try to control your life?
Okay, I don't feel that way.
You do too.
Okay, I do feel that way. I don't know what you want me to say.
I want you to tell me the truth.
Fine. Sometimes I feel like you push me around.
No, I don't. I just give you advice.
Harriet, you may mean it as advice, but it comes across like giving orders. It's like you don't respect me or like you think I'm not capable of thinking for myself.
That is not true.
Yes, it is. Ever since we were little girls, you've always talked to me that way.
But I have nothing but respect for you, Rachel. The type of person you are, your values, your ability as a writer, those are the things I always admired about you.
Really?
Yeah, and if I boss you around sometimes, it's only because I care about you and want only the best for you.
Well, you always have been strong and dependable. Just like a second mom. Only younger.
Well, I can see you don't need me as a mother. You need me as a sister.
Oh, that would be fine.
Well, from now on, when we're having a problem, I want you to tell me about it face to face, and instead of putting it in a national magazine.
Fair enough.
And I want you to let me know if I'm getting pushy.
Okay, I will.
No, I mean it now. Whenever I'm getting pushy, it's your job to say, listen,
Harriet, you're being pushy.
Oh, it sneaks up on you, doesn't it?
So are we friends now?
Sure.
Ooh, I missed you so much.
Oh, I knew you guys would work it out.
Oh, boy, I'm glad that's over. All I can say is I'm glad that story didn't cause any more trouble than it did.
What happened to you?
I went over to Linda Fontana's house to ask her out.
And she beat you up? Gee, whatever happened to girls just saying no?
It wasn't her. It was her boyfriend, Bubba. Oh, Rachel, next time you write a story, leave me out of it, please.
Son, come on. I think it's time you and I had a little talk about women and guys named Bubba. Wow. What did you do? Take a bath in cologne?
With your Uncle Carl, he was a 747 from the day he was born.
As I recall, Mama, I was a normal 10 pounds, 5 ounces of pure joy.
Uh-huh, and as I recall, you were 36 hours of hard labor.
He's still a wide body, but it's all first class.
Mama, Harriet and I are finally going to get a chance to go to dinner and a movie alone.
Uh-huh, well, don't go to one of them slasher movies. You know how they give you nightmares.
You got that right. Every time he sees one, he sleeps with a nightlight on.
Well, now, what's wrong with that?
Carl has got a 200-watt bulb.
It will not.
Will too.
Laura, there's no way.
Michael is too gonna ask me out.
There's no way he's gonna ask you out. And do you know why? Because you're a geek.
Oh, geek. That's a new word for you. Can you spell it?
I could if I wanted to.
There's our ride.
Have fun, girls.
Hey, and you two try to get some sleep?
Dad, it's a slumber party. Why would anybody sleep?
Be good. Remember to say please and thank you. And Laura, this time, don't cut your sister's hair.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, baby.
Harriet, tonight is gonna be great. First a movie, then a romantic dinner at Chez Josephine's. They're holding our table.
And then home. Oh, I love it when the kids go on sleepovers.
Ooh, yeah. So let's hurry and go so we can hurry and get back. Hello? Oh, yeah, she's here. Hold on. Rachel! Telephone! It's that guy from the church choir.
He's never gonna give up. Last Sunday, he asked her out again.
Rachel! Maybe she'll start going out with him instead of always tagging along behind us.
Okay, I'm coming.
Alan Smith?
Oh. Hello. Oh, hi, Alan. A movie? Oh, no, I can't. I've got a million things to do tonight. Yeah, thanks for asking, though. Okay, bye.
Well, good night, Rachel.
Where are you going?
Oh, just to a movie.
I'd love to go to a movie. I've got nothing to do. I'll just ask Mother Winslow if she'll watch Little Richie.
Harriet, now you know I love your sister, but I cannot remember the last time you and I went out by ourselves. Rachel always wants to come with us.
Well, Carl, you're the one who didn't want to sit home alone.
Well, honey, I know how hard it was for her losing her husband, but it's been almost a year and a half. At some point, she's got to stop going out with other people. Anybody other than us.
I know, but I'm not going to push her.
Well, a little push is not such a bad thing, and that Alan seems like a really great guy.
Who's a great guy?
Eddie Murphy.
We were trying to decide whether to see a comedy or a love story.
Oh, well, I'm always up for romance.
So was I.
I mean, did we have fun or what? And I am so glad we got our table.
Yeah, another great family outing. Just the three of us.
Well, look, I'm going to go upstairs and check on Richie. Thanks again, guys.
You know, Harriet, I've had better dates.
Carl, it wasn't that bad.
It was terrible. Harriet, she not only ruined our romantic dinner, she sat right between us at the movies. And if it's one thing I hate, it's 3 hands in my popcorn tub.
Carl, 2 of them were yours.
We gotta talk to her, Harriet.
I know, but it's not exactly an easy thing to talk about. I don't know if I can do it.
Well, then let me do it. After all, I am a cop. Being tactful is part of my job.
Let's deal with it tomorrow. Tonight is ours.
Yeah.
Well, Richie's sound asleep, and guess what's on TV? The Elephant Man. I love that movie.
All right, that's it, Rachel. That's it. We have got to talk.
This is bad news, isn't it?
No. It's just a tiny little thing, barely worth mentioning.
Rachel, you got to start dating again. You're driving us nuts.
Thank you, Officer Taft.
Are you trying to tell me that I'm in the way?
No, Rachel. It's just that we're concerned about you, and we think you ought to start seeing other people.
Single men type people.
Well, for your information, I plan to start dating again.
Any idea when that might be?
Not that we're pushing you.
Well, there's nobody I'm interested in dating right now.
Well, what about Alan?
Yeah, he's definitely interested. In a choir practice, he's always holding your hymnal.
Yeah. Well, look, if it means so much to the two of you for me to date, then the next time Alan calls, I'll say yes, okay?
Well, that's great. Thanks.
Right now, I have a date with the Elephant Man. Good night.
Night. Now, are you sure you're not the Alan Smith who sings with the First Baptist Choir? No? Well, sorry, you don't win anything. But thanks for playing our game.
Carl, stop this foolishness. Alan will call when he's ready.
Harriet, it's been almost a week. Now, I'm telling you, he's given up. The man needs a little encouragement.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
You know, I hate to brag, but we are in the best shape of our lives.
I can't believe you make little Richie work out.
Oh, honey, you kidding? This boy loves gym class. Watch this.
Motorboat, motorboat, oh so slow. Motorboat, motorboat, oh so fast. Motorboat, motorboat, put on the gas. Okay, let's cool down.
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hi. How are you? Uh-huh. Hold on. It's Alan.
Alan,
Hi, Alan. I'm fine. How are you? Oh, I'd love to, but... Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, right. Bye.
What did he say?
We're going out to dinner on Tuesday.
that's great.
Yeah, great.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a date. I'm going to take the baby upstairs for his bottle. I know. I forgot something.
When do you think she'll notice she forgot the baby?
I think she'll notice when she tries to burp the bag.
What do you think?
It looks perfect.
No, it's too sexy. I don't want him to think I'm sexy.
Is it okay if he thinks you're a woman?
Not on the first date.
Honey, relax.
Harriet, it's been too long. What do people do on dates now?
They do what they've always done.
Oh, Harriet, that's not good. Maybe this is a bad idea.
Rachel, you're just having dinner with him. All you have to do is eat and talk. Just try not to do both of them at the same time.
Paraphors, read them and weep.
Not so fast, Slick. Full house, queens on the roof.
But that's impossible. He didn't draw any face cards.
How would you know?
I assumed.
Dad, Ed's been cheating. He's using a marked deck.
Well, it's not helping him much. Whoa, that's your Aunt Rachel's date. Put away those poker chips. Looks like a casino in here. This chance for company. Alan, come on in. Come on in. Good to see you. You remember Eddie and Laura?
Of course.
Hi, Alan. How about a little poker? 5-card stud, low ball, Klondike. What's your pleasure?
Laura, why don't you go tell your Aunt Rachel that her date is here? Come on in. Rachel will be right down. So, where are you young people going tonight?
We're having dinner at Chez Josephine.
That's my favorite place. They love me there. Mention my name. It's the only way you get a good table.
Thanks, but my family owns the place.
You look terrific. Fantastic. This is definitely the one. Yellow is the perfect color for you.
You know, I think you're right. I love this dress.
He's here.
I hate this dress.
What are you talking about?
I look terrible.
You look beautiful.
I look like a banana.
No, you don't.
Well, she does a little bit.
Lola, your Aunt Rachel is just a little nervous. She needs a few more minutes. Now go down there and stall Alan and don't tell anybody.
She looks like she's losing it to me, Mom. She'll be right down. Dad, can I speak to you for a minute?
Oh, excuse us.
Aunt Rachel's getting cold feet. I think this guy's as good as stood up. You want me to break the news?
No, you stall while I go figure out what's going on.
Is there something wrong with Rachel?
No. You know women. They're like doctors. They like to keep you waiting, then they cost you an arm and a leg. You know, doctors, waiting room. You know.
As a matter of fact, I do. I am a doctor.
Alan, why don't you get to know the kids? I'll go check on them.
I'll fix you a snack. You're gonna be here a while.
Want to see a magic trick?
Say no. He couldn't pull a rabbit out of a hutch.
She's just jealous because I'm so good. Pick a card. Any card. Okay. Your card is 2 of hearts.
No.
No? Okay. 2 of diamonds.
Afraid not.
2 of spades.
No.
2 of clubs.
No.
It's not a 2, right?
You are good.
Well, maybe.
No maybe about it. That's the one. It's you.
No, it's just not right.
Okay, Rachel, I've had it. You've tried on every dress that you own, plus 2 of mine, plus the one Carl wears when he works undercover.
I can't do it, okay? I just can't go on this date.
You're not going? We left Alan down there with our kids. He deserves something.
Are you sure it's not the 9 of hearts?
I wish it was.
Face it, Houdini. You stink.
We did it! We broke the record!
Hello, Alan.
Hi, Mrs. Winslow.
We sold 232 boxes of cookies in one afternoon.
Congratulations.
Oh, it was nothing. You know, they can say no to a little girl or no to a little old lady, but the combination gets them every time. Oh, Alan, are you here to pick up Rachel?
Yes, but she's still upstairs. I hope everything's all right.
I'll go see what's keeping her.
Okay. All right. I got it. It's a 6 of clubs.
It's the 8 of diamonds.
That's it.
Rachel, couldn't you just go down and sit in the car? I'm sure once the night air hits her, you'll be fine.
Carl, take it like a man. She's not going.
But Harriet, the man owns a restaurant.
How can I say this tactfully? Go.
Mama, Rachel will not go on her date. Will you please tell her she's got to go on her date?
Let me talk to her.
Fine.
I mean, alone.
Oh.
Excuse us.
Mother Winslow, I am so embarrassed. That poor man has been sitting downstairs all this time.
Oh, honey, he'll be all right. What really matters is how you feel.
Well, I was fine until he got here, and then I just panicked. I don't know what it is.
I do. It's that the man waiting downstairs for you is not your husband, Robert.
I wish it was.
I know.
You know, it's just so strange. I mean, you meet a man, and you fall in love and get married, and everything is perfect. You get to where you know what he's going to say before he even says it. And you laugh at the same things. You even know which way he's going to turn in his sleep.
I know, sugar, I know.
And you think it's never going to change. But then it does, and everybody keeps telling you you've got to start over. But starting over is so hard.
Rachel, I know what you're going through. I still think of my Sam every day of my life.
Even after all these years.
He was a wonderful man, and I'll always love him. And you will always love Robert. But I had to move on. And so do you, honey.
Well, I'd like to do that, but I can't explain what I feel.
You feel guilty?
Yeah, Yeah, I guess I do.
Rachel, you haven't done anything to feel guilty about. And going out again is exactly what Robert would want you to do.
You really think so?
I think he'd want you to go on with your life, honey.
How do I do that?
There's a nice young man waiting downstairs for you.
How do you know so much about this stuff? I mean, you didn't even date after your husband died.
What makes you think that?
Carl never mentioned anybody.
I don't tell Carl everything. He'd have a fit if he knew his mother was a party animal.
Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it all over. Think it all over. Stop. Thank you. And for our next number, we'd like to do Proud Mary.
Sing Melancholy Baby.
We don't know that one.
I was counting on that.
Whoa.
Hi, Alan. I'm really sorry I kept you waiting so long.
It was worth it. You look terrific.
Thank you. What do we do now?
How about dinner?
That sounds like a great idea. Would you mind?
We are going alone, aren't we?
Yes, I think we'll have more fun that way.
Thank you all for a fascinating evening. Shall we?
Sure, sure.
Enjoy yourselves.
I will.
Bring home a doggy bag.
Have fun, you two.
Bye. Thanks.
Well, since we're all here, hit it, Judy. Big wheels keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Alone at last. My, how I do love this porch.
Me too. But I love it more when it's above 40 degrees.
Well, now that's the best part. You need me to keep you warm.
I need you for everything.
Hello.
Hi.
I just wanted to let you guys know I was home.
So how'd it go with Alan?
It went fine.
So are we gonna see him again?
Maybe.
Go on.
You go on.
Carl, there's certain things a woman likes to keep private.
I just wanted to say thanks.
Good night. Don't worry, I'll get all the details for you later.
A rare condition this day and age to read.
Hey, Carl, hurry up! Your mama's gonna be here any minute.
You know, baby, I've been thinking. Mama doesn't have to come live with us. She can just go live with my brother Frank in New York. I mean, he does have that big apartment, and it's just him living there. I'm gonna call Frank.
Your mother hasn't liked Frank since he took Est.
But what about my other brothers, Walter or Calvin? Now, Calvin owes me. I helped put that boy through college. I'm gonna call Calvin.
What is it with you? Your mother's a sweet lady. I'm gonna love having her here.
Oh, see, I get it. See, you think that the woman who's coming to live with us is the same woman you see when we go visit for Thanksgiving. Well, you see, baby, that's where you're wrong. See, that's the holiday mother. That's the one who says, "Oh, Harriet, you're looking more beautiful every time I see you." But the real Mother Winslow is different. She takes over everything. Harriet, if we let her in here, she will be running our lives. She'll tell us when to eat, what time to sleep. Oh, my. Harriet, she'll put me on a diet. And I will waste away to nothing.
Carol, we're talking about your mother, not a magician.
Okay, forget that. What about this? We can move to Miami. She hates bugs.
Let it go.
Let let me hold him.
No, Aunt Rachel said I could take care of little Richie.
I want to hold him.
You can hold him when you get older.
When I get older, he won't be a baby anymore.
Hey, stuff happens.
What are you doing? Harriet, you put in all these fresh flowers? Now Mama's gonna expect fresh flowers in here every day. I am not paying for fresh flowers in this house every day.
These are from our backyard. All you're paying for is manure.
Okay, how about this? We buy an RV, stick Mama in it, and don't give her a key to the house.
Carl, it's over. She's moving in.
Mom, today I'm gonna do your laundry, and after that I'm gonna wash your car and mow the lawn.
Who are you, and what have you done with our son?
Forget about our son. Let's keep this one.
Okay, Edward, what do you want?
Well, there's one small thing.
Eddie's back.
Tony's having a few people over tonight to watch some TV. Can I go, please?
Now, you see, there's a catch here, and it's up to us to find it.
You're the cop.
Are Tony's parents going to be there?
Of course.
Beer?
No.
Girls?
No.
How late?
2.
Bingo! Book 'em, Dano.
Eddie, you know your curfew's 10.
Hey, I don't need an answer now. Take some time. Think about it. I'll just be outside rotating your tires.
Maybe we should tell him he's wasting his time.
Let's string him along. Maybe we can get the house painted.
That's your mama.
Harriet, wait a minute. What do I do now?
You could open the door.
What are my other options?
You don't have any. Open the door.
Hi, Mama.
That's my baby boy. Harriet, you get more beautiful every time I see you. Carl, you're putting on weight. Thank you for letting me come to live with you.
Well, we're glad to have you, aren't we, Carl?
Oh, we're just tickled to death.
Come on and jump back to the tree.
Well, you know this. Oh, that's okay. Nobody helped me.
Here, Rachel, let me help you with those.
How'd she get in there? Home gym?
Oh, my girls. Now, you just go right over here and give me some sugar. Now, give me some more sugar.
Girls, who's watching my baby?
She is.
Excuse me.
Mama, why don't you sit down and make yourself comfortable while Carl and I get some refreshments? Girls, sit down and talk to your grandma.
Now, before you go, I just want you to know that I don't expect any special treatment. I just want to help out where I can and not get in the way.
Mama, that's sweet. I'm sure we'll all get along just fine. Won't we, Carl?
Oh, it'll be heaven. Why did you make me lie to my mother like that? We will not all get along fine.
She's been fine so far.
Well, she hasn't put her purse down yet.
Carl, I like your mama. Now, you put a smile on your face or you're going to be in deep trouble with me.
Wow, you know the Queen of England?
That was a long time ago. When I worked for the Fairchilds. Oh, I've traveled this world. Met a lot of interesting people.
Have you ever met Prince?
I met a lot of Prince. Prince of Wales, Prince of Denmark, Prince of Nepal. What prince are you talking about, honey?
I think she's talking about the prince that sings and wears purple underwear.
That would be the Prince of Nepal.
Girls, have you cleaned up your room yet?
I cleaned up my half.
No, you didn't. You just threw all your junk on my half.
Girls, upstairs.
But my shield.
Now. Mama, would you care for some iced tea?
I don't drink caffeine, honey. Caffeine's bad for my system. In fact, it's no good for any of you all, especially you, Carl. Your heart's already working overtime. I'm gonna get you on a diet.
Grandma!
There's my boy. How is my favorite grandson?
I'm doing great, Grandma. Dad, is there anything else you want me to do before I go to the party?
Edward, you're not going to the party.
You mean to tell me I was nice for nothing? I'll tell you that's the last time I do anything around this house.
Here, take this with you.
Yes, Mama.
Why won't your parents let you go to the party?
I don't know. I mean, all we were gonna do is watch a Rambo marathon. The problem is my curfew is at 10 o'clock, and the first movie doesn't start until 9:30.
Well, that stinks. Rambo won't even blow up anybody till after 10.
Yeah, that's what I told Dad.
You know, he's forgotten what it's like to be 15. I'll handle your father at dinner. Your grandma is gonna fight for your right to party.
Let's get some applesauce. Applesauce. Okay, come on.
Yum, 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 yum.
When am I going to see the next chapter of your novel? I'm dying to know what happens.
So am I. I just can't figure out who Chastity should fall in love with.
I thought she was going to marry Thomas.
She was, but I killed him off in chapter 6.
Well, you're the writer. Bring him back to life.
I can't. He was eaten by a shark. It's hard to bounce back from that.
Look, I know you're the creative one in the family, but I've got to tell you, the shark part is stinking up your book.
That was some of my best writing. You liked the shark part, didn't you, sweetie?
Are we ever gonna eat? My digestion's about to shut down.
It won't be long. I hope you like meatloaf.
Never have liked meatloaf. Maybe yours is different. Has it got meat in it?
Yeah, otherwise we just call it loaf.
I think I will go upstairs and put my little man to bed and change my clothes.
Let me
Say
see the
goodnight
dog
to
with
Mother.
your sweet
Yes,
your
that's
little lady.
Mama's
your
little chipmunk cheeks.
Oh, you're fixing green beans. I love green beans.
I'm glad. You're going to love the mushroom sauce I made. It's from your recipe.
Can't be my recipe. Mushrooms give me gas.
Mother Winslow, you've had a hard day. We've all had a hard day. Why don't you go into the living room and relax? Because I've got one nerve left and you're leaning on it.
Come in.
I'm Rachel. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, you're just the person I wanted to see. Come over here and sit down. I've got a great new idea for the next chapter of my book. Tell me what you think. Chastity falls back in love with Thomas.
She can't fall in love with Thomas. He was eaten by a shark.
Well, Chastity thought he was, but it was someone else.
It had to be him. When the shark swam away, Chastity was still holding his hand with the diamond pinky ring.
What, you never heard of poetic license?
Look, Aunt Rachel, I know you're the creative one in the family, but I've got to tell you, the shark part is sneaking up your book.
All right, I'll lose the shark part. Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
Is Daddy gonna throw Grandma out of the house?
Oh, honey, come here. There is no way your daddy is going to throw her out. He's got too big a heart. Remember when your Uncle Robert died and I had to take care of the baby all by myself? Well, your daddy asked me to move in here, right? And it wasn't all peaches and cream at first. I mean, we all had to make some adjustments. And that's what's happening with your grandma now. Everyone is making adjustments.
Well, I hope they finish all this adjusting soon, because it's giving me a rash.
Harriet, Mama's sitting in my chair.
I don't know what you're complaining about. She insulted my meatloaf before I even took it out of the oven.
This was a bad idea. A real bad idea, Harriet.
If you say I told you so, you're going to be wearing this meatloaf.
I'm sorry, honey, but we gotta eat now. Well, I'm not gonna be regular for a week.
She's doing it again, Harriet. She's sitting in my chair. I'm supposed to be at the head of the table.
Carl, let it go. We'll buy a round table.
Come on, let's get something to eat. Boy, it smells good in there.
How come I never get to change the baby?
Oh, honey, Laura has a little more experience than you.
Why don't we give it to her straight? You're too young, you're too short, and the baby doesn't like you.
Girls, dog at the dinner table.
Okay, let's take it outside.
Sit down.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Woo, looking good.
What are you dressed up for?
Well, I thought since it was Grandma's first day, dinner should be special. Such a good boy.
Carl, you want to say grace?
Let us pray. Oh, Lord, we thank you for this food and your many blessings. And we ask simply that you deliver us from evil. Even if it were to walk right through our front door. Amen.
So, Eddie, big plans for tonight, huh?
Well, I had planned to go to a party, but Dad won't let me go.
Well, your father's got your best interests at heart.
Thank you, Mama.
You shouldn't be going to wild parties where there may be, drinking, carousing, and who knows what all.
Mama, there's not going to be any of that. It's just a bunch of kids sitting around watching TV until real late.
Watching TV?
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
The only reason Dad won't let me go is because my curfew is at 10.
10? You gotta be kidding. Oh, Carl, it's almost the 90s. Lighten up. Lighten up. Eddie, you go to that party and have a good time. Why, in France, 15-year-old boys can stay out as late as they like.
Well, Mother, when he's in France, he can stay out all night long. But in this country, the boys' curfew is still 10 o'clock. And that's final.
It's not fair. I'm 15 years old and you treat me like I'm a kid.
Edward.
I'll talk with him. Give a man a badge. Well, I talked to Eddie. He said he's not coming out of his room until he's 18, and then he's moving to France.
Well, now that's it. This is all my mother's fault, Harriet. This time she's gone too far. She has got to know she can't run this house. And she can't interfere with the way we raise our kids. And she has got to know that she cannot sit in my chair.
You're right, Carl.
Well, I'm glad you agree, so now go tell her.
Me? She's your mother.
But, Harriet, you're the one that told her she could move in here.
She's your mother.
Well, she likes you.
She's your mother.
Is that all you got?
That's all I need.
Oh, all right. I'll go talk to her.
Where are you going? She's out on the back porch.
I know. I'm gonna go take a little walk, think about what I'm gonna say to her. You need anything from Canada? Oh, Ma. I see you're busy. I'll come back when you're through.
You'll have a long wait. This is a rug. What do you want to talk about?
Well, Ma, I don't quite know how to say this. It's a very delicate thing, and I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Just go ahead and say what you're going to say. I'm not sensitive. I can take it.
Okay. Mama, you're driving me and Harriet crazy.
That's it, I'm out.
Wait a minute now. No, wait a minute now. We're going to sit right here now. We're going to work this thing out. Mother, I know that it's been hard for you ever since Dad died. I mean, you had to raise 5 sons and work at the same time. You got kind of used to being in charge, and when you came here, you naturally took over.
I was just trying to help.
Oh, Mother, I know that you meant well. But look at me. I am not your little boy anymore. I'm all grown up with a family of my own. Mother, I know that moving in here wasn't going to be easy for you. I must admit I had my doubts. But, Mother, I really want this to work.
I want it to work, too. I'm running out of sons.
But if it's going to work, Ma, we've all got to make some adjustments.
Like what?
Well, first of all, Harriet and I've got to be able to run our own house. You've got to retire from being in charge. You can be an advisor.
Well, I'm a little old to make a career change, but I can try.
Thank you, Mama. And you know, it would help if you told Edward that you were out of line about his curfew.
Oh, I wasn't out of line about that. Now, speaking as your advisor,
If Eddie is to learn responsibility, you've got to trust him.
Well, maybe you're right, Mom. I'll go talk to Edward. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, dog. My baby. Oh, well, while you're talking to Edward, I'll go apologize to Harriet. And to show I'm sincere, I'll try to choke down a piece of that meatloaf.
Oh, come on, don't go in the other room. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Hey, son.
Hi, Dad.
Can I talk to you?
Sure.
Well, first of all, Edward, I want to say I really appreciate you giving up your room for your grandmother. I mean, living up here in the attic isn't the greatest thing in the world.
Well, it has its advantages.
But son, about this curfew thing, I've been thinking, and the truth is, how are you ever going to learn responsibility if I don't start learning to trust you? Oh, my. Anyway, I've decided to change your curfew to 11.
Oh, but that still means I can't go to the party.
Well, I'm going to make an exception. Just this once. You can go to the party.
Dad, thanks! And Dad, since we're getting along so well, how about doubling my allowance?
Don't push it, Edward.
He's got the whole world in his hands.
Sounds like everyone's getting along for a change. I better get downstairs before they all get over it. I'll just take these for my next stakeout.
In his hands, he's got the little bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
How's Eddie doing? Is he moving out?
No one's moving out, and no one else is moving in.
In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his.
Hey, sugar.
Hi, Carl. How was your day?
It was exhausting. I'm not even sure if I've got the strength to kiss you hello.
Well, it's your loss.
I'll push myself.
Carl, look at all these school handouts I found in Eddie's trash. No wonder we never know what's going on at school.
Mm-hmm. PTA Monday, science fair last month. Oh, no, I can't believe this.
I knew you'd be upset about missing the school bake sale.
I'm talking about the basketball tryouts. They're just 3 weeks away, and Edward hasn't even started training.
3 weeks sounds like plenty of time.
Not if you want to be a star.
Carl, you're acting like it's your sacred fatherly duty to prepare Eddie for basketball.
Harriet, if he doesn't make the basketball team, it could affect his whole life. He'll lose his self-esteem. He might end up alone, Harriet. No wife, no kids, eating cold soup out of a can. And all because he didn't make the team.
Does this stuff just come to you, or do you have a manual?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, baby.
Edward, did you know the basketball tryouts were in 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think I saw a handout about that somewhere.
Well, you've got to get ready. You're in high school now, son. That means a lot tougher competition than last year. So go upstairs to put on your sweats. I'm taking you over to the school to work you out.
School? Dad, I just came from school.
Edward, your father has spoken.
Fine, Dad.
What do you know? It worked. Great news, sports fans. Edward just completed his first basketball workout, and he is already looking sharp.
Well, that's a highlight of my day.
So where is Air Winslow?
Oh, he'll be just a minute. I made him dribble home behind the car.
Carl, is there any chance you're pushing Eddie too hard?
Of course not. Harriet, I'm just helping him to take advantage of his talents. He's got a great touch, Harriet, and he's got the height. I wasn't blessed with height.
That's okay, Dad. You got whipped.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Edward, you know my rule about no ball bouncing in this house.
Harriet, there is a new rule in effect. Edward is to now eat, sleep, and live with that basketball. He's even going to give it a name like the pros do. By the way, son, have you thought about a name for it yet?
Dad, I don't want to name my basketball. That's stupid.
Edward, name your basketball. Your father has spoken.
Okay. I'll call it Fred.
Okay, Fred. Now why don't you two go up and change, and after you do your homework and finish your dinner, me, you, and Fred will watch some highlight videos.
Why don't you and Fred watch them while I go play Nintendo?
Edward.
Okay.
Is that the way we take Fred for a walk?
Sorry, Dad.
This is gonna be a long season.
Come on, keep dribbling. Come on, keep dribbling. Come on, that's it. You're traveling. Okay, rest period.
Dad, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
I know. I let you sack out an extra half hour because it's Saturday. Now, Edward, the most important meal of the day is breakfast.
What's going on in here?
Oh, good morning, sugar. You didn't have to get up just to see us off.
I always get up this early in the morning to milk the cows. Carl, this is ridiculous. You have got to stop working Eddie so hard.
Oh, nonsense. I'm only thinking of his future, and I would never do anything to hurt him. Here, drink this.
He's not eating raw eggs.
What's the matter? Is somebody sick?
Yeah, Carl. He's lost his mind. Here, cook these.
Eggs.
Carl, I've had it. You're obsessed with Eddie's playing basketball, and you've got to stop.
Look, woman. Sports are my domain in this family. You are in charge of homework, manners, and I'll even give you vacations. But I handle sports.
Why? Because you're the man? Well, the fact that your face grows hair and your head loses it doesn't prove diddly.
Do we have any goat cheese?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make egg San Moritz.
Just make eggs. Throw them in a pan and heat them up until they stop moving.
Forget the eggs. We'll pick up something on the way. Come on, Edward. We're losing the day. Come on. That's it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Dad, can I ride in the car this time?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, come on, son. You are not pushing yourself.
Dad, I need to take a rest.
A rest? You just had a water break an hour ago?
Yeah, but you made me run in place while I was drinking.
Okay, something easy. Defensive skills.
Dad, I need to catch my breath.
Okay, and while you're slacking off, some other kid is busting his tail to be better than you.
Oh, but it's Saturday. I wanted to go hang out at the mall.
Look, I'm not unreasonable. From noon till 2, you're on your own. Then it's right back here, and you and I work until supper time. What do you say? Okay, good.
All right, Dad. That's it.
I knew you see it my way, son.
No, I mean that's it. I quit.
Well, you can't knock off yet. I just told you how much more work we have to do.
No, I'm not quitting the workout, Dad. I'm quitting basketball. For good.
Edward, come back here. Your father has spoken.
You know, the other morning got me all fired up about gourmet cooking again. I can't wait for you two to taste these brioches.
Brioche, huh? They look just like big muffins to me.
No, Harriet. Brioche are much lighter and flakier. They have this wonderful sort of airy texture about them.
You know, it seems like you've been working in the kitchen all day.
Oh, no, Mother Winslow. It's only been 4 hours.
4 hours for muffins? I could have cooked the Thanksgiving dinner for 16, and that includes catching the bird.
Now, don't these look delicious? I just hope they don't float right up to the ceiling.
Yeah, that was close, Rachel. A couple of them almost floated away.
I think they get lighter once they cool. Anyway, I bet they taste wonderful. Mother Winslow, would you like to go first?
Why not? I'll probably go first anyway.
Well,
they're everything I expected them to be.
Eddie? Edward. Hi, Mama. You seen Eddie?
No. Here, hold this.
Harriet, where's Eddie? What? I have arranged for him to meet Will the Thrill Morgan.
The basketball player?
That's right, and he's due here any minute. You see, I went down to Chicago Stadium today to pick up the tickets for the Bulls game. And what do you know? I met him. So we started talking. I told him about Edward, and he said he'd speak with him. Whoa. What is this?
Rachel made them.
Shouldn't that be written on here? That's Will. Hiya, Will. Nice to see you again.
How you doing, Carl?
Okay. Will, this is my wife, Harriet. Harriet, this is Will the Thrill Morgan.
Nice to meet you here.
Nice to meet you, too.
Harriet, I'm sure that Will would enjoy some refreshments.
Me, too. What are you fixing?
Harriet.
Okay, but I'll be right back.
Come on in, Will.
So, if you're still interested in buying my Porsche, I've decided to ask $45,000.
Buy a Porsche?
Oh, no. Did I ruin a surprise?
Well, yeah, in a way.
Carl, I think we better talk.
Excuse us, Will, won't you? Sit down. Make yourself at home. Put your feet up. Don't eat that.
Carl, I can't believe you told that man that you would buy his car.
Well, that was the only way I could be sure he'd come over.
You mean you lied to the man?
Look, Harriet, the most important thing here is to get Edward playing basketball again now, and I just couldn't pass up this opportunity.
Carl, you dribble one ball too many.
Excuse me. I'll just clean up later.
Now, I don't care what you say, it just ain't right.
Whoa! Will the Thrill Morgan is in the living room.
He's here to see Carl.
Oh, I always wanted to meet him.
So, go say hello.
I can't meet a star looking like this. No, honey, I gotta go fix myself up.
Now, Harriet, you are my wife, and I want you to stand behind me on this.
Carl, I'll be standing so far behind you, you won't even see me.
Sorry, Will. My wife and I had a difference of opinion about cars. She's holding out for a Rolls Royce.
Speaking of rolls, is Rachel out of the kitchen yet?
Mama, we have company. Will, this is Estelle Winslow, my mother. Mama, meet Will the Thrill Morgan.
This man needs no introduction. Will the Thrill Morgan.
It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Winslow.
Now, if you really meant that, you'd plant one right here.
Glad.
I'm gonna call all my girlfriends in the Canasta group. They're gonna die. They're gonna die.
So, ready to see the car?
Sure, yeah. But you know, Will, I really want to take my time going over it.
Hey, who red Porsche is that out there? Oh, sweat. You Will Morgan.
Will, this is our son, Eddie.
It's nice to meet you, Eddie. And that's my Porsche outside, but your dad might buy it.
Oh, we're gonna get a Porsche?
Maybe. Say, Will, you know what really clears my head before a big decision? Basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah, sure. It'll be fun. We'll go over to the high school. You wouldn't mind shooting around with a real pro, now would you, Edward?
No.
Go up and get Fred.
Is Fred Eddie's brother?
No, it's his basketball. He named it just like the pros do.
Where'd he get a dumb idea like that?
I don't know.
You know, Carl is funny, but I'm getting the feeling the car isn't the real reason you asked me here.
Isn't the real reason? Okay, I lied. Look, Will, you see, Edward quit basketball, and I was kind of hoping maybe you could talk him into playing again. No pressure. It would just change his whole life.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
Oh, gee, thanks.
All set?
Oh, let's do it.
Well, Will Morgan, what a surprise. The thrill is gone.
Nice form, huh?
Not bad, not bad.
Say, Will, you know, as good as Eddie is, he can still use a few pointers from a real pro. Would you mind showing him your famous first step?
No problem.
Hey, Edward, come here. Will's going to show you something. I'll play defense. Oh, of course, I should mention that I used to be a pretty fierce defender back in my day.
Thanks for the warning.
Uh-huh. Okay, go ahead. Oh, top ramp.
Listen, Carl. Why don't you let me talk to Eddie alone, okay?
You don't need me for anything?
No, I think we'll be okay, just the two of us.
Oh, okay, fine. Well, I guess I'll see you two back at the house. Oh, hi. He's good, Eddie. Harriet, this is great. They've been gone for over an hour. You know, when you got a hunch about something and it pays off, you just feel so good. Am I a great dad or what?
Careful you don't pull a muscle patting yourself on the back.
Oh, look who's back. Did you two have fun?
Yes, we did. Eddie's a great kid and a good ball player.
I coached him.
Well, folks, I better be going.
Wait a minute. What about the Porsche?
Oh, Will, I don't think I want a red car. Cops are always on the lookout for them.
Tell me about it. Nice meeting you all. Eddie, good luck.
It was nice to meet you, Mr. Morgan.
Thanks, Thrill.
Bye-bye.
So, son, did you two talk about anything in particular?
Well, mainly basketball.
Oh, basketball. Well, did Will say anything about how much he loves the game and all that it's done for him, that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Will said basketball was the greatest thing that's ever happened to him.
Oh. Well, what say you and I get back on the court tomorrow and pick up practice where we left off? What do you say?
Dad, I'm still not playing.
What?
Will also told me to make up my own mind. And to do it makes me happy. So I've decided I'm happy not playing basketball. You know, Dad, I was that close to going back to basketball. Then you had me talk to Will. Thanks, Dad.
I would play you a little one-on-one, except kicking your butt would only add to your misery.
Harriet, Eddie had everything going for him. How could he just throw it away?
Well, maybe he didn't throw it away. Maybe he just put it aside for a while. But he doesn't want to play now, and there's nothing you can do to change him.
But I wasn't trying to change him. I just wanted to inspire him. Do you know what I could have done with that boy's talent?
Carl, I've been thinking. Maybe you're trying to live your own fantasy through Eddie.
Well, maybe I was. A little. Honey, it's just that when you do well in sports, it could just make you feel so great. I just wanted that for Eddie.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Carl. He's a lot happier now than he was during your workouts.
You noticed that too, huh?
Mm-hmm. The only person who's not happy now is you.
Yeah. You better not let your mother catch you eating out the carton.
Don't worry, Dad. I'm gonna finish it all.
You know, son, I owe you an apology.
For what, Dad?
Well, for pushing you about basketball.
It's all right, Dad. And maybe I'll play next year.
Fair enough. I guess your old dad went a little crazy, huh?
Well, yeah.
You know, son, I've always had this dream that you'd be a professional basketball player. But I guess that was my dream and not yours. I shouldn't have forced it on your son, and I'm sorry.
Dad, if I don't have my own dream yet, is there something wrong with me?
No, not at all. You will someday. What's on your mind now? What do you like to think about?
Girls, mostly.
Well, that's normal. What else?
Well, I think about the movies a lot.
Hey, maybe you'll be a famous movie director. Win the Academy Award.
No, I mean, I like to think about taking girls to the movies a lot.
Of course. But anyway, son, the most important thing about a dream isn't when you find it. It's once that you do, you never give up on it. You understand?
Yeah, Dad.
And son, whenever you find that dream, if you ever need any help, I'll always be there.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, Eddie.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Hi, honey.
Morning, Mom.
What does everyone want for breakfast?
Pancakes.
French toast. How about pizza?
How about this? We're having eggs and you got two choices. Scrambled or raw.
Scramble. Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Dad.
Morning, Dad.
You want some eggs, honey?
Oh, no, I got up real early, showered, and had a big breakfast. Oh.
Well, at least you showered. No one else can get in there.
Is my mother still in the shower? She's gonna miss her train to Milwaukee.
She's almost finished. When I walked by, she was singing the last verse of Stormy Weather.
I'm next.
I'm next.
You're little. You can wash in the sink.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Ray.
Morning, Auntie.
Fabulous news. Little Richie just spoke his first word.
You're kidding. What did he say?
Mama.
Oh.
Now, wait a minute, Rachel. He's only 9 months old. Are you sure about this?
I was there. He looked right in my face and said, Mama.
Why is every kid's first word always mama?
Not Eddie. His first word was, huh?
Come on, honey. Say, Mama.
Come on, sweetheart. Say, Mama.
Mama. See what I said? Oh, wait, do it again. Do it again. Come on, honey, do it again. I'm not in the mood.
Cut it out, Carl. He really can't say it.
Can't go on, everything I've got is gone. Stormy weather. Good morning, everyone.
Shower's free! Say goodbye to your grandmother.
Bye, Grandma.
Mother Winslow, guess what?
What, honey?
Little Richie spoke his first word.
Oh, that's sweet. What'd he say?
Mama.
Oh, that's cute. Carl's first word was donut.
Mama, I don't want to rush you, but you've got a train to catch.
How long will you be staying at Frank and Maxine's?
10 days, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, at Frank's, I have my own bathroom and shower.
Yeah, but that cheapskate makes you rent your towels.
Carl's brother has 3 bathrooms. They all have showers, and one with a hot tub.
Mama, can we go?
And a whirlpool.
Mama, I'm a cop. Frank makes a lot more money than I do. He's a carpet salesman.
You should see their rugs.
Especially the one on his head.
Can we go?
Say bye-bye.
Okay, honey. When he's ready, have him call me.
Hey, Dumpling.
Hi, baby. Your mama get up okay?
Oh, right on time. Harriet, all the way to the station, all my mother could talk about was Frank's bathrooms. So I told her that when she comes back, there will be a shower in her bathroom, and she won't have to rent the towels. I wanted to start on it right away.
Oh, hold it. Wait a minute. I knew I should have gone to the station with you. What are you talking about?
Harriet, we need another shower. I figure I can work nights and weekends, and I'll be done by the time Mama gets back.
Wait a minute, Carl. You aren't thinking about doing this yourself, are you?
And why not?
Because I don't want you ripping up the house, making it unlivable, and forcing the whole family to move into a hotel.
I only did that once. And that was before I joined the Tool of the Month Club. Harriet, I happen to be very good with my hands. I built that swing set for the kids, remember?
No, you didn't. You bought the wood, which is still sitting on the shelf out in the garage somewhere.
Well, who put up the shelf?
I did.
Okay. Who built that birdhouse?
You mean the one that was condemned by the Audubon Society?
Okay, bad example. I'm talking bathroom fixtures here, Harriet. Nowadays, these showers come in kits. A mere child could do it.
Honey, I know you mean well, but plumbing is way out of your league. I think we ought to get an estimate from a contractor.
A contractor? Now, that's an insult. And it's just throwing away money. What's burning?
Toaster's on the blank again. That's the last thing you fixed.
I did fix it. Just like new. Okay, one estimate.
How soon you need this shower?
Well, it has to be done within 10 days. It's a present from my mother.
I always give my mother a book.
Why don't I get us something cold to drink?
See me and my crew. Figure in a little overhead. Yeah, there. There's the damage.
Whoa. Sylvia. Ooh. You know, I'm real bad at bargaining, so let me just ask you straight out. Are you crazy?
Listen, Mr. Winslow, I am doing the best I can. I'm giving you the materials it costs.
Yeah, but this is way more than I wanted to spend.
You'll never get anybody to do it for less than that.
Oh, well, thank you for your time, Sylvia, but I think I will. I'll just do it myself.
Let me guess. You're a member of the Tool of the Month Club.
Well, yeah.
I thought so. I'll be seeing you soon.
Have I told you how pretty your hair looks today?
Where's Sylvia?
I let her go.
I'll see if I can catch her.
Now, Harriet, now she's long gone now. Now, she just wanted way too much money. I decided to do this myself.
Carl, you don't have a clue how to put in a shower.
Harriet, all you do is rip out your linen closet, run your pipes, install your lines, and pop your shower in. Now, what could be simpler?
You hire Sylvia. Carl, I asked around. She's very good, and you can't find anybody cheaper.
Harriet, I'm good, and I'm free. Now, honey, I really want to do this myself.
Carl, how can you do this yourself? Sylvia works with the crew.
Hi.
Meet my crew. Amber, guess what? You are going to help me put in a shower in your grandmother's bathroom.
Oh, no. Is this gonna be like the time we put up the spice rack?
No, this will only take a week.
Testing, 1, 2. Okay, Richie, we're rolling.
I don't know why you need that tape recorder. All he does is drool.
This is an historic moment. We will all listen to this when Richie is all grown up and president.
Come on, sweetheart.
Say, Mama. Mama.
Maybe he'll be vice president.
Ease your in on in there. Watch yourself. Watch the door. Ease it in. That's it. That's it. Come on. Oh, wait a minute. The rug's got it. Back up a little bit. Too much.
You guys aren't going to be working anywhere near my room, are you?
Come on.
Oh, Eddie. Guess what? Lori Martin called. She wants to know if you could meet her at the roller rink this afternoon.
Lori Martin called me? Well, what did you tell her?
Oh, I just told her that you were going to be in the bathroom for a week.
Why am I always the one who has to help?
Because, son, we are the men of this house, and working with our hands is what men do.
Well, what do women do?
I don't know, son.
How's it going?
Great. We're just about ready to rip out this wall.
Carl, I think we should call the contract.
Call her. Tell her to come over. Maybe she can learn something, right, Eddie? Now, if you'll excuse us, Harriet, we men have some serious shower installing to do.
Oh, okay, Carl. If you need anything, we women folk will be in the kitchen churning butter and tending the young'uns.
Okay, son. Let's get this puppy started. Now, we gotta find the stud beam and work from there. Hollow. 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 There she is. Hand me a nail, I'll mark it. Oh, here. Put these on.
Why?
Remember, son, safety first. Okay, that stud beam's marked. Thanks, honey.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Who's feeding you? Mama. And who do you love? Mama. And who loves you? Mama.
Rachel, he's a baby, not a parrot.
Well, he said it a few days ago, clear as a bell.
Well, sometimes babies will say a word and then weeks will go by before they'll say it again.
Rachel, you know it's possible he burped and you thought he said mama.
Carl, he said mama. And I'm going to put it on tape and prove it to everybody. Come on, Richie. We'll break this down in the syllables. Ma. Now say that twice, and you got it.
Carl, when can I see the bathroom?
Not yet, not yet. Still a work in progress. Eddie and I don't want anybody to see it until it's finished.
Hello? Oh, hi, Mother Winslow. How's Frank? Well, I know he's cheap. Okay. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Well, didn't she want to talk to me?
Yeah, but she was calling from the payphone in Frank's kitchen. Said she'll talk to you tomorrow night when she gets home.
Tomorrow night? She's supposed to be gone another 4 days.
Says she can't stand another day with Frank. Every time he takes her out to a restaurant, he makes her order from the children's menu.
Tomorrow night?
Good night, everyone.
Whoa, whoa. Where are you going?
Out?
No, your grandmother's coming home tomorrow. We have to finish that shower tonight.
But Dad, I made plans.
Well, I'm sorry, your plans have changed.
Oh, Dad.
Ow!
I thought you said you
part's done. Everything else is cosmetic.
This doesn't need cosmetics. It needs major surgery.
This is worse than the time Dad put up the spice rack.
Mom, does this mean we get to go to a hotel again?
No. Girls, could you leave us alone, please?
Let's go pack our bags, just in case.
Eddie, I need to talk to your dad. Why don't you take a break?
Thanks, Mom. I won't forget this.
Carl, this has gone far enough. I want you to give it up and call a contractor.
Harriet, I can finish this. I'm so close. The plumbing is all done, and that's the hard part.
You mean the shower's working?
Absolutely. I'll show you. Okay, I did everything right.
Carl. Carl.
What?
There's water coming from the sink.
Well, turn it off. Oh, I said turn it off!
I did.
Well, turn it back on! Just the pipes flushing themselves out. It should be fine now.
Mind if I try something?
Go ahead. What are you doing?
Nice going, Carl. You have to work the shower from the sink.
I must have crossed up the pipe somewhere.
Oh, no problem. It's fine. You just can't shower alone.
Harriet, this is very easy to fix. All I have to do is rip out the shower, tear up the floor, reconnect some pipes, slap on some drywall, lay some tile, grout it, and tidy up a bit.
It's over, Carl.
Harriet, look, I know this looks bad.
Looks bad? You've got to turn on the shower from the sink.
Harriet, I really wanted to do this for my mother.
Look around. It's not gonna happen.
Well, I might as well face it. I'm not as handy as I think I am.
Oh, honey, it's okay. You're good at so many other things.
Yeah, but honey, being good with your hands is part of what makes a man.
Being good with your hands is not what makes a man. It's being good with your heart. And when it comes to that, you're about the best there is.
Thank you, honey. I needed that. What am I going to do about this mess?
Well, we can either call Sylvia or board up the room.
Oh, fine. What am I going to tell her? That I'm an idiot? That I destroyed my bathroom? That I made a fool of myself?
Oh, honey, you don't have to tell her that. When she sees this, she'll know.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Mother Winslow. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't have a good time at Frank's house.
Honey, the older that man gets, the cheaper he gets. The other night we had a fight over dinner.
Why?
I wanted some. Oh, am I glad to be home? I'm exhausted.
Mama, I know exactly what you need. A nice hot shower in your own bathroom.
Now, Carl, don't tease a tired, hungry old lady. Did you really put a shower in my bathroom?
I said I would, didn't I?
Oh, I can hardly wait to see it. Bring my suitcase. You know, I took a bunch of Frank's towels.
Knowing Frank, they probably weren't his to begin with.
Now, that explains why they say Howard Johnson's. Oh, Carl, Harriet, I don't know what to say. This is beautiful.
Well, I have to admit, mine came out pretty nice.
Carl, I never realized you were this handy. It looks professional.
Well, thank you, Mama. It is.
You mean you didn't do it yourself?
No, Mother Winslow. We hired a contractor.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Only a fool would mess with plumbing.
You're right, Mama.
You know, there was a time when Carl was pig-headed enough to try to do this all by himself.
Well, that was a long time ago, Mama.
Oh, Harriet, Carl, thank you so much. I love you. Well, I think I'll take a shower now.
Enjoy, Mama.
God bless.
Sounds like she likes it.
I think she's proud of you, Carl. Come on, I'll make you a milkshake. You deserve it.
I do, don't I? Well, look who's up.
Rachel, I'm making a milkshake for Carl. Would you like one too?
No, thanks. Richie, who am I? Mama.
Oh, Rachel, give it up. He'll speak when he has something to say.
He already spoke. And when he speaks again, I'm gonna be ready. Oh no, I need new batteries. Mama will be right back. Mama.
Carol, give me the milkshake glasses. They're in the cabinet in the other room.
Oh, okay. Hey, honey, where in the cabinet?
Never mind. I'll get them myself.
Mama.
Put these on the table, baby.
So, Eddie, it's Friday night. I hear that Janie Brown is having a big party tonight. Oh, that's right. You can't go anywhere. You're grounded.
I wonder how long they'd ground me if I broke your arm.
Come on, Laura, test me. I got this car repair stuff down cold. I'm gonna ace this sucker.
What are the 3 steps in adjusting a carburetor?
Step 1, you loosen the lambda lock nut. Step 2, you tighten primary adjustment screws. Step 3, you... What is step 3?
Step 3 is you get the greasy book off the table so we can eat dinner.
When your car needs a tune-up, you're gonna be glad I'm taking this adult education class.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Carl.
I've got big news. Your father is the policeman with the best safety record in the entire city. Wait. There's more. Because of that, I'll be driving in the Columbus Day Parade. Wait, don't go crazy yet. Not only will I be in the Columbus Day Parade, but I'll be driving the lead car. Okay, you can go crazy now. I'm finished. I want to show you something outside. Come on. Come on. Isn't she a beauty?
Wow! This is a 1936 Ford.
That's right, Rachel. How did you know?
Oh, Carl, you're talking to a car lover. This baby has a V8 with a dual throat carburetor and 221 cubic inches of raw power.
Where'd you get it, Carl?
The Policeman's Museum. This car was actually driven by Elliot Ness.
Did he have the best safety record last year?
Look, I've been practicing my wave.
Let's go for a spin.
Freeze! Back away slowly. Keep your hands where I can see them.
You're gonna read us our rights, Carl.
Harriet, this car is an antique, and it's signed out to me. That means it's out of bounds, off limits. No one touches it but me. Understand?
I do, but you might want to simplify for Eddie.
My son, the safest driver on the police force. I'm so proud of him. Of course, I taught him how to drive.
I didn't know you could drive, Mother Winslow.
Oh, sure. I gave it up when they lowered the speed limit. We don't want to wake Carl up.
Don't worry, Mother Winslow. Carl could sleep through World War III.
Come on, Harriet. Let's go look at that car up close and personal.
Wait a minute. Carl said not to touch that car.
Oh, come on. I just want to look at it.
I don't know.
I promise I'll keep my hands off of it.
Well, I guess it'll be okay if you don't touch the car.
Great. You know, I just love these old cars. Each one has its own personality and quirks.
Kind of like men.
That's true. You know, some don't look like much, but they can really move. And then others are real flashy, but there's nothing under the hood. Boy, They don't make them like this anymore. Oh, I love the way the chrome sets off the contours of the hood. Ooh, and look at this subtle flex and curve in this fender.
You two want to be alone?
I love this car.
It is pretty.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Not if you're thinking about driving that car.
That's what I'm thinking.
Then you must be crazy. Carl would kill us if he knew we were even looking at it.
You'll never know. He's asleep.
Well, he could wake up in a minute and we can't take any chances.
Oh, Harriet, you are so cautious. So afraid to take a risk. Bonnie, you gotta live, Harriet, live.
I don't mind the living. It's the dying I'm trying to avoid.
Harriet, for once in your life, don't be the sensible older sister. You are such a stick in the mud. Hey, loosen up. Let yourself go.
Go where?
Around the block. Just around the block, please. Oh, Harriet, I'll never get another chance to drive a classic car like this.
I don't know.
Oh, I'll be really, really careful, I promise.
Once around the block?
Great!
Wait. But I make the rules. Right turns only, and keep it below 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, now adjust the mirror and use hand signals. In fact, we'll both use hand signals.
Harriet, would you relax? Nothing is gonna happen. Ooh, are you in trouble?
What do you mean, me? You were the one driving.
You were supposed to stop me. You're the older sister.
But what happened to Liv, Harriet, Liv?
That was before you cracked up this car.
You were behind the wheel.
You were the navigator. You were supposed to warn me if something jumped out in front of the car.
It was a tree. It's been there for 100 years.
Well, I never noticed it.
Look, Rachel. This isn't helping. We'll just tell Carl it was an accident.
Carl will go crazy. You know he still hasn't forgiven me for breaking his Flintstones coffee mug. Harriet, we can't tell him.
Rachel, Carl has to drive this car in the parade tomorrow. He's bound to notice.
Not if I fix it first.
You couldn't even glue Fred and Bonnie back together.
That was a cup. This is a car. I got and body and fender work. I can fix it tonight.
Well, even if you could, which I doubt, I think I should tell Carl.
No, you can't tell Carl. Harriet, I can undo the damage if you just give me a chance. Oh, please, don't turn your back on me now. You're all I got.
Rachel, don't give me that don't turn your back on me speech again. I've heard it 1,000 times.
Yeah, but this time I mean it. Please.
What am I going to do with you?
Sneak up on someone holding a blowtorch.
I'll try to remember that.
Yes.
I just wanted to tell you that I checked on the baby and he's still asleep.
Thank you. Are you aiming to lose that finger?
Sorry. How long is this going to take?
What time does Carl have to leave for the parade?
Why? Is this going to take all night?
This is a delicate operation. You don't just slap it back on with crazy glue. But I have it ready in time. Now, excuse me.
going on out here? Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Relax, Rachel did it.
Your mother and I did it.
Why?
Edward, it's past 1 o'clock. Why aren't you in bed?
Mom, I have to be home at 11. There's nothing in the rules about sleeping.
You know, Eddie, as long as you're up, I sure could use another pair of hands.
Okay. Can I use the torch?
No.
I'll go and check and see if Carl is still asleep.
Okay, Aunt Rachel. What do you want me to do?
Put these tools in the toolbox for me.
Harriet! I'm very disappointed. I thought you were going to cut out the midnight snacks.
Well, I wasn't snacking. I thought I heard the bulb in the refrigerator go out. No, it's okay. How'd that get in my hand? My gosh, Harriet, I've been sleepwalking.
Carl, let's go back to bed.
I can't sleep now. Somebody's making a lot of noise outside.
It's the Richardsons next door. They have one of those wild parties.
Sounds like they're doing body and fender work to me.
Oh, no. It's that new music, heavy metal. Very heavy metal. Heavier than the old heavy metal.
What were you doing outside in your robe?
Oh, I just went over to tell the Richardsons to keep it down, but who knows? They may keep this up all night. Come on, let's go.
Mom! Dad!
What are you doing? Are you just getting in?
Getting in?
Edward, do you know it's 2 hours past your curfew?
Well, Dad, you see, I was just...
You were just breaking your curfew.
Mom!
And after being grounded for a week, Carl, what are we going to do with him?
Well...
Never mind, I'll handle this. Young man, consider yourself grounded for another 2 weeks. What? Now, I don't want to hear a word. Just go to bed. Go to bed.
Harriet!
Carl, I don't think we should talk about this while we're still mad at Eddie. Now, let's just get a good night's sleep and we'll discuss this in the morning when you cool off.
How much time do I have?
Carl won't be up for at least an hour.
Good. We'll make it. You better put on another pot of coffee.
Regular or decaf?
What do you think?
Better make it decaf.
Mom, will you please sign this?
What is it?
It's a confession. It says you did everything, and I did nothing.
I told you I'd get you off the hook after this thing settles down.
What if something happens to you before then? I need evidence that'll stand up in court.
Well, how do I look?
Carl, why are you dressed so early? The parade doesn't start for 3 hours.
Yeah, but I'm the lead car. I want to make sure that I'm early.
Oh, you've got a loose button.
Where?
There. It was hanging by a thread. You better get your mother to sew that back on. If your father comes back down, pull another button off.
Okay, but I'm adding that to the confession.
Rachel, will you stop doing that? We've got an emergency. Carl wants to leave now.
No! You gotta stall him. I need more time.
Okay, look at it. Okay, kids. We've got a family crisis and I need your help.
What kind of crisis?
Aunt Rachel and I smashed a police car and Dad can't know.
Let me get this straight. You and Aunt Rachel trashed the car. Dad doesn't know, and you want us to be a part of the cover-up.
That's a general idea.
This is beautiful. An opportunity like this comes along once, maybe twice in a lifetime. I want a bike. What do you want, Judy? A pony. The kid's got potential.
You guys, this is a family crisis. We've all got to pull together. I'll take a dirt bike.
Well, I'm leaving. Nobody touch me.
Dad, you can't go without breakfast. You look frail.
I don't have time for breakfast. Why are you trying to stall me?
So we're not trying to stall you. If we were trying to stall you, then we'd be trying to keep you here, which we're not, so just go. You want some coffee?
No, I'm leaving.
Oh, Dad, my tonsils hurt. Oh, mine too.
Judy, you had your tonsils taken out 4 years ago.
Oh, I mean my feet.
All right, what is going on around here?
Nothing?
Nothing.
There's nothing wrong with the car.
Eddie, you have the IQ of frozen yogurt.
What?
Carl, I just want you to know that I love you, and remember, you love me too.
Move, Harriet.
Good morning.
What are you doing?
Just cleaning a squash bug off your headlight. I want everything to be picture perfect for the parade.
Thank you, Rachel. That's very thoughtful.
Yeah, thanks, Rachel.
See you all downtown.
Have a nice parade, Carl.
We're proud of you, Dad.
We'll see you at the parade.
Bye, Dad.
Rachel, I've got to give it to you. You really did a good job.
Hey, I told you we could pull it off. We are sneaky good.
You know what, Rachel? You're setting a real bad example for the kids. By the way, Mom, I really hate to bring this up, but there's still this little matter of a bicycle and pony.
Hey, don't forget my dirt bike.
Kids, I'm hurt. And after all I've done for you, I would think that you'd at least be able to do this tiny little thing for me without expecting something in return.
Well, Mom, you were wrong.
Harriet, we are not going to be blackmailed. There is no evidence that anything was ever wrong with that car.
I'm going to the parade now. And I suggest that you all get your stories straight. Not that it matters, because when I come back, I plan to do a lot of yelling.
Well, it was a nice day for a parade. I mean, at least it didn't rain.
I wish it had. Maybe they would have called it off. Carl looks so miserable.
Yeah, when he came by, I could hear him grinding his teeth over the marching band.
We are in big trouble.
Not me. I've got written proof that none of this is my fault.
Look, it's all my fault, okay? And I'm going to take full responsibility for everything. I'll just hold little Richie when I tell Carl that.
Before you say anything, let me explain. Rachel and I are the blame. We never should have driven the car, and after we dented it, we never should have tried to repair it behind your back. And we never should have dragged the kids into it. We were totally wrong, and I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Oh, Harriet, I really wanted to yell.
Carl, I'm sorry, too. I was driving the car. I just hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me.
I'm sorry, too, Dad.
Me too.
Me too.
But what I can't understand is why you all didn't come to me when you were in trouble.
We thought you'd be upset.
Well, I would have exploded. But then I would have cooled down and we would have worked it out together. But instead, you guys went behind my back. Now, that's what really hurts.
Sorry, Carl. It'll never happen again.
Me too, Carl. I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
Okay. You guys are all off the hook. But, guys, remember, we're a family. Your problems are my problems. But I can't do anything about them unless you let me know what they are. Okay?
Right, baby. From now on, this family sticks together.
By the way, who fixed the fender?
Rachel did.
Think you could do it again?
Sure, why?
Well, after the parade, I accidentally backed into the Sons of Italy float.
I'll get the torch. You know, I haven't colored in years. I forgot how good I was. Notice my use of contrast and shadowing to create the illusion of depth.
Too bad you didn't stand the lines.
We have got to do something with Eddie.
I'm open.
Harriet, I'm worried about him. His study habits are terrible.
Carl, it's his first semester in high school. He's adjusting. Took him a month to settle on the right 3-ring binder.
Yes, and then he went out and bought 2 whole paper. Harriet, he is in high school now. If he doesn't get good grades, he'll never get into college. And if he doesn't get into college, he'll never get a good job.
And if he doesn't get a good job, he'll be living here forever.
That's it, we're hiring a tutor.
Well, I'm all finished studying for the night.
Hey, grab a crayon. You can color with us.
No, thanks. I don't want to overload my brain.
Tying your shoes overloads your brain.
Oh, yeah? I can tie my shoes with both hands behind my back.
I rest my case.
All right, everyone, it's that time again. And will the lovely report card lady hand me the envelopes, please?
Oh, will you just open them? This report card ritual is about as much fun as a root canal.
Harriet, this is a Winslow family tradition. Now, $5 an A is an excellent incentive.
What's an incentive?
Look it up.
Judy Winslow, come on down. Let's see how you did. Ooh, 2 A's and 3 B's. Very good. Here is $10.
Thanks, Dad. I'm rich.
Laura Winslow, come on down. As usual, another excellent report card. English A, mathematics A, physical education A, music A, science A, history B+.
A B+? Let me see that. I don't believe this. I always get straight A's. I've never gotten a B in my life.
Cool down, Laura. It's an excellent report card.
Here's $25.
I'll take it, but I'm not happy.
And now you, Edward.
Dad, listen. Before you open my report card, there's something you ought to know. My science teacher hates me. Oh, and during my math exam, I got extremely dizzy. I think I have an outer ear infection.
Carl, it can't be that bad. What?
Does this mean I didn't get the B in woodshop?
Come over here, son. How did you do it?
Do what?
Eddie got straight A's.
Our Eddie? This Eddie? Eddie Winslow?
Can't believe it.
You can't believe it.
This is a dream come true.
Well, 6 A's, $5 a piece. You owe me $40, Dad.
5 times 6 is 30. He can't even multiply.
I got an A in math that says I can.
Son, I seem to be a little short. I didn't expect to pay out this much cash. Perhaps I can get some financial assistance from the lovely report card lady.
If you call me report card lady one more time, you're gonna spend the night in detention.
Perhaps you'll take a check.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, baby.
Honey, you'll feel better if you watch TV. Wall Street Weekend Review is on.
No, I don't deserve to have fun until I get an A in history.
It's good to see Carl's incentive program working so well.
I'll get it. Hi, Rodney.
Hello, Mrs. Crawford. It's good to see you.
Rodney, I hate it when you do that.
Come on. It's a joke.
Rodney, don't be putting any of that fake vomit in my kitchen.
If you're looking for Eddie, he's up in his room.
Thanks.
And don't be putting any saran wrap on the toilet seats.
Oh. Hey, Rodney.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I don't know. I feel kind of sick. That was great. Come on, let's go to the movies.
I can't. I need to study. I really want to keep up my grades.
Yeah, right. I guess that means you got your report card. Pretty funny, huh?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
You got straight A's, right?
Yeah, how'd you know?
We all got straight A's.
Really?
Yeah. I found a way to make fake report cards on my computer. I mailed them out. The real ones don't come till tomorrow.
You mean these aren't my real grades?
No, unless you had a brain transplant.
Man, thought I was smart.
You thought you were smart? What are you, stupid?
Dad's gonna kill me.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, honey. I'm making cookies. Want some?
No, thanks. Cookies will make me happy. I don't deserve to be happy. Got any liver?
Look, Laura, I know you feel bad about your report card, but you did well. You always do.
Mom, you don't understand. I wanted to go to a top law school. Harvard, Yale, or Michigan. I don't want to end up at the University of Bubba.
Why don't you talk to her? She won't listen to me.
You know, Laura, I got into a good college and I never got straight A's.
Really?
Yes, because I was a well-rounded student. I was editor of the paper, I was in the drama club, and I was in the marching band. Hey, you're musical. How about the marching band?
I'm Rachel, I play the piano.
Yeah, it would be hard pushing that across the football field.
That B+ will be hanging over my head for the rest of my life.
Oh, darn.
What's the matter?
Look at these cookies. I guess I'll just have to throw them out.
Why, they look fine to me.
Not to me. Look, that one doesn't have quite enough chips in it.
Who cares? It'll still taste good.
No. If all the cookies aren't perfect, they all have to go.
But that doesn't make any sense. You don't throw cookies out just because one... I get it. This is one of those parent tricks where you try to tell me something without actually telling me something.
Did it work?
I don't know. Let me eat a few of those cookies and I'll think about it.
Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Carl, that new dry cleaner did a great job on your uniform. They even got out the jelly donut stain.
Oh, that's great. But honey, look, take a look at these college brochures I picked up for Eddie. With his grades, he can go to any school that he wants.
Harvard, Yale, Columbia. Carl, don't you think you're getting carried away with this grade thing? I mean, Laura thought her life was over because she got one B+.
Harriet, she just knows the competition. Nowadays, there's no room for average. You're either a shark or you're fish bait.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, baby.
There you are, son. I've been looking for you. Look what I got for you. Ta-da!
Oh, Dad. It's just what I've been wanting.
All for you, smart guy.
Careful with that jacket. Dry cleaning costs a fortune.
Dad, we need to talk.
Oh, you're absolutely right, son. Take a look at these college brochures I picked up for you. They're from the top Ivy League colleges. How would you like to go to Columbia?
Why would I want to go to Columbia? I don't even speak Spanish.
That's funny. Keep your sense of humor. No matter how smart you get, people always love a man with a sense of humor.
Yeah, that's good advice, but Dad, listen.
Oh, one more thing before I forget. I ran into an old detective friend of mine who went to Harvard, and I told him all about your good grades. And he's arranged for a Harvard recruiter to come to the house to talk to you. But of course, if you'd rather go to Yale, it's all right with me. No pressure.
Oh, hi, Rachel.
Hi, baby.
Oh, if you're working on your novel, I won't bother you.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm 800 pages from the end, so a few minutes with you won't hurt. Come on. So, what's on your mind? Is something wrong?
Well, yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Today?
Well, there was this little mistake on my report card.
A mistake?
Yeah, Rodney figured out a way to make up phony report cards on his computer. And he gave a bunch of us guys straight A's.
Ooh. Do you know what kind of grades you really got?
Mostly C's and a couple of B's.
Well, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, but it's not good enough for Dad.
Oh. Well, what are you going to do?
Well, I tried to tell Dad yesterday, but every time I did, he gave me a present. So here's what I was thinking. I'll study real hard, and on my next report card, I'll get straight A's. And that way, no one will get hurt.
Well, that is a plan.
Or I could just tell him the truth.
I like that plan.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
You have nothing to be afraid of if you just tell the truth.
Yeah. It'll be a lot worse if Dad finds out from someone else.
You know, Eddie, you're a lot brighter than people give you credit for.
Oh, what's the matter with my little Richie?
He just started crying.
Well, he's either wet, hungry, cranky, or tired.
So change him, feed him, tickle him, and put him to bed.
Come on, my little man.
Hi, honey.
Hi, babe.
Where's Eddie?
He's out on the porch.
Hey, Eddie! Come in the kitchen for a second, son.
What's all that?
It's a personal computer system. I bought it for him.
Yeah, Dad?
Look what I got you, son. Your own computer system. Comes with all this software, a color monitor, and it even has a modem.
Dad, I've got to tell you something, and I don't quite know how to explain it to you.
Well, try me, son, but go slow. I'm not as smart as you are.
My report card was a fake.
Just a second, son. I thought you said your report card was a fake. What'd you really say?
I said my report card was a fake.
Don't keep saying that.
Rodney did it on his computer. He gave all of his friends straight A's.
It's a fake?
Well, I tried to tell you, but you never gave me the chance. Dad, I had nothing to do with it. Here's my real report card.
Eddie, this is your best report card yet. Carl, look. 4 C's and 2 B's.
And no A's.
Yeah. Guess I'm stupid.
Maybe I'm the one that's stupid.
Yeah?
It's me, son. Can I come in?
Sure.
Edward, can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Son, I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
I'll let you down, Dad.
Edward, you didn't let me down. It's just that I overreacted to the report card. You made me proud of you by telling me the truth. I know that wasn't easy.
This was the first time I ever got to see what it felt like to be smart. And it really felt good. You and Mom were proud of me, and I was even looking forward to going back to school on Monday. But now it's back to being stupid Eddie.
Son, look at me. You are not stupid. You may be a little undisciplined at times. Well, no, let's face it, you're very undisciplined. But son, you're not stupid. You've just convinced yourself that you're not smart.
I get a lot of help from Laura.
Well, now don't worry about your sister. Edward, you just brought home your best report card ever. And there is no doubt in my mind that you can do even better.
You really think so?
Son, I believe that you can do anything you want if you work at it. I wouldn't be pushing you so hard if I didn't think so. You know, son, your grandfather and I never went to college. We wanted to, but it just didn't work out that way. I guess the reason why I got so carried away was because I want you to be the very first Winslow ever to come home with a college degree.
Well, I want to go to college too. And I know how important it is to get a good education. And I hear the college babes are really fine.
Well, you keep trying, and you'll find that out for yourself. I'm proud of you, son. You did good.
Thanks, Dad. And you did well. I learned that in English class.
I stand corrected.
Dad, you weren't really serious about sending me to Columbia, were you? You do know there's a drug war going on down there.
Son.
So how's Eddie?
Eddie is fine. And I've decided not to put so much emphasis on grades.
So does this mean no more report card, lady?
Absolutely. Puts too much pressure on the kids. Besides, it was costing me a fortune. From now on, I'm gonna let the kids go at their own pace. No more pushing them.
There's a Mr. Stevens at the door. He says he's a recruiter from Harvard.
Oh, no, I forgot. I gotta tell him he's way too early for Eddie.
Oh, let me tell him. I want to talk to him anyway.
About Richie? He's only 9 months old.
No, I want to talk to him about me. He's cute.